We're diving into how to solve those pesky Mypy errors related to missing implementations or library stubs. Mypy is a fantastic static type checker for Python, but it can sometimes complain about things it can't find. Let's tackle those complaints. 1. The missing implementation. This is the most straightforward issue. Mypy yells at you because you declared a function or method but haven't actually written the code for it yet. The solution is simple. Just write the function. Make sure the function's signature, the arguments it takes and the type it returns, matches what you told Mypy it should be. For example, if Mypy complains about a missing calculate area function that's supposed to return a float, create that function and ensure it returns a float value. Untyped libraries. Many third-party libraries aren't fully type-hinted. This means Mypy can't understand their functions and might complain about missing implementations, even though the library works correctly. The first step here is to check if type hints exist for the library. Many popular libraries have type hints available via TypeShed or on Mypy. If they exist, install them. For example, you might need to run something like pip install types requests to get type hints for the requests library. 3. Missing stub files. Sometimes, even with type hints, Mypy can complain if it can't find stub files. Stub files are basically PII files that provide type information for libraries. They act as type declarations without the actual implementation. They're essential for libraries without full type hints. The first step is to search for existing stub files online, particularly within the TypeShed project. If you don't find any, you might need to create them yourself. This involves writing .pii files containing the type signatures for the functions in the library you're using, only defining the types and not the implementation. 4. Incorrect type hints. Mypy can report errors if your type hints are wrong. Double-check your DEF statements to ensure your type annotations correctly reflect the arguments and return types of your functions and methods. For example, if you've annotated a function as returning an integer, but it actually returns a string, Mypy will complain. 5. Type aliases and unions. When working with complex types, utilize type aliases and unions. Type aliases create a more readable representation of complex types, while unions help represent function returns that may return several types. By clarifying types in this way, you help Mypy better understand your code, reducing the chances of missing implementation errors. Remember to always use Mypy regularly to catch these issues early in your development process. This proactive approach helps you write cleaner, more maintainable, and less error-prone Python code.